Hey YouTube, I am so excited about today's video. I can think of a million reasons why this is the most appropriate time to share a video like this. First of all, Christmas is coming up, so we're all racking our brains trying to think, what in the world do we buy family? And for my own family, I don't buy new things unless I have to, because there are so many quality items that just because someone else is done with them doesn't mean that they don't have life left in them and we can't get something out of them. So I always feel like it's really strange when Christmas comes around and everything that I buy for everyone else is brand new stuff. And all year long, that does not fit my brand. That is so off brand for me. I buy everything that I can thrifted. So I come to you today to talk to you about a sustainable and affordable option for getting everyone checked off your Christmas list. This may have been a difficult year for you financially, and this may be out of necessity that you want to thrift Christmas items for the people that you love. Christmas presents could possibly be that you are just like me and you want sustainability and that you want to further the life cycle of an item. So whatever your reason is for clicking on this video, definitely buckle up. I'm going to go through 10 really great options, and they're all very different, I promise. I really put a lot of thought into this, and I have a lot of examples here, so pause this video and grab something to drink if you'd like to. Definitely like and subscribe. Comment below and let me know what you think about this, and if you'd like for me to further a Thrifting 101 series and show you guys how I thrift. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay. One of the things that I want you to constantly be considering whenever you are thrifting for gifts is, how can I buy something that I can't get if it's not used? Vintage, right? So the very first thing on my list, one of my sisters, I'm going to use as an example, as many real life examples as I can for you. One of my sisters is really into like 80s rock. I'm not, and she also just recently got a turntable. So what do you think would be a great option as a Christmas gift for her? This is not your gift if she's watching, but this is Def Leppard, a record. That's a great option for somebody, whether or not they love music, they love a certain genre of music, or gosh, guys, vinyl is so in right now. Turntables galore. I picked this up at a thrift store for $1, a Def Leppard album. So this is a great option. Buy vinyl as a Christmas present. I know the stores are carrying it right now too, but what better than all the snaps and cracks and pops of a vintage vinyl album. Number 2 is very similar, and I'm going to use my other sister as an example now. She bought a VCR this year. We have a VCR almost everywhere we have a TV at our house, you know, because I told you I buy a lot of vintage and a lot of used, but some people don't. She just bought a VCR. She doesn't have any VHSs yet, and she loves, loves, loves the Disney movies. This is her favorite, and I don't know if she's going to watch this. She's probably more likely to watch this. This will probably be in with your Christmas present. But guys, you can pick these up. Most thrift stores in the country, less than $1. This is also something that you could get from a yard sale. So definitely good quality VHSs. Open it up, clean out the clamshell case, and lot this up together to be able to give her, like, say I picked them up for $1 and I can give her 20 VHSs to start her collection. Yes, great, great gift option. And if you don't like the option of a used one, I bought this Bewitched set, brand new, still in the package, from a thrift store, guys. And it looks like, it says $6 on here. I did not pay that. I think they wanted $2 for this. So this is brand new. And let's just say that the person you're buying for does not have a VCR. You can get those for about $8 to $10 at most thrift stores, sometimes less. What a cool gift would that be, to get them a VCR with the cables to connect it and maybe their favorite VHS. That's a cool gift. Number 3, I have art. Now, you can see a really eclectic array of art behind me on this gallery wall. This guy was not thrifted, but everything else on this wall behind me was thrifted. This is thrifted art. I came across this piece the other day. It has dogs that are dressed up. This is so cool. This actually turned out to be a really famous artist. His name is William Wegman. This won't be for sale in my store. This is going on this gallery wall. So cool. Art is a great option for a present that you can thrift. You can thrift these really cool mid-century masks, these intricate frames, and clean it up really nice and gift that piece of artwork to someone that you love. Collections. Okay, sometimes you have someone that is a collector in your life. You're going to come across at the thrift store exactly what they collect. I have a couple options here. How about a pin? You know, maybe you have someone that they always have a really cool intricate pin on, or Fiesta wear. This particular piece wasn't thrifted. This was given to me to sell by a friend. But guys, find out what the people that you're buying for collect and find that, because they don't make this pattern anymore. How cool would it be to open up a piece that you've been searching for, a piece that you don't have, something highly sought after as a Christmas gift? All right, so find out what mom and dad and your sisters and your aunts and your uncles and your kids, find out what they collect and what they need and search that out at a thrift store. This isn't just mindless buying, which Christmas turns into. It turns into the week before Christmas buying a lotion set for someone because you can't find anything else. These gifts are personal. Super, super cool. The next one, I have two options here, two examples, new with tags items. Do you know how much I find new with tags? This is an American Eagle sweater that was at the thrift store, guys. For a couple bucks, you can get kids' clothes, you can get men's, women's, teens. If you are afraid of buying something and coming up cheap by giving it a used item, or the person's just not into vintage, scour those thrift stores and consignment shops, and I guarantee you will find something new with tags. Yard sales too. Okay, number 6, I have jewelry as an option. If you think you can't find good jewelry at the thrift store, you are mistaken. This Givenchy vintage bracelet, I paid $2 for at a resale shop. I just found this Christian Dior charm bracelet. Christian Dior, guys. Like a teen girl in your life would absolutely love this right now. A woman in your life, I would love something like this. I paid $1 for this at the thrift store. So jewelry is a really great option because I can take this jewelry and put it in a generic jewelry box, something satin lined, and gift this. And to be honest, you wouldn't even know that it was used. Be careful on the jewelry cleaner that you used on used jewelry when you want to polish this up, because this is not a fine metal. So you wouldn't want to use like a silver cleaner or anything like that on it. But polish these up with even just a polishing cloth, and you have an amazing gift that you spent $1 on. It doesn't get any better than that. How about toys for kids? Let me tell you, I have a 4-year-old and a 14-year-old, and my 14-year-old, when he was little, I don't think we ever had a Christmas that something under the tree was not used. Because can I tell you something? When I brought this home for my 4-year-old, he could not care less that this wasn't in a box, that this wasn't in a package. What's the first thing they do anyway? Beg you to open the boxes. To be honest, the parents of the person that you're buying the gift for, if it's not your own child, are probably going to be glad you didn't get them something with so much packaging you need a toolbox to get the toy out. You know what I'm saying? This is actually a light. I thought that was so cool. Can you see? He lights up. I got this at the thrift store. I think I paid 25 or 50 cents for this. What a great gift would that be for a little kid in your life? Maybe not this specifically for a little kid, but it's a great toy option. So look for toys, look for clean toys, clean them. Even if they look clean, wipe them off. You just never know what kind of storage they were in. He changes colors. For less than $1, come on, this is a great, great option. And at these prices, you can afford to box these things up and ship them out of state if you need to. That's the position I'm in. How about home decor? Let me show you an example of something I just got for $2. I paid $2 for this mermaid picture. Now, it still has the cardboard on the hang tag and the Hobby Lobby price tag of $30. I find home decor all the time that still has the price tag on the back, because that's exactly what I do. I bring it home and I hang it on the wall, and I forget that this is ever here. So when you're done with it, it's still there when you donate it at the thrift store, when you sell it at your yard sale. This is as new as it will come at Hobby Lobby, paid $2. What an awesome gift would this be for someone? My next item is vintage game systems. I know I have an example of this because ours are plugged up, but I wanted to include something that could be used for teen boys because I have a teen boy, and I want to give you options for everyone that's on your list, including hard to shop for teenagers, especially teenage boys. So a vintage game system, you can't buy those new, whether it's an old Nintendo NES or a GameCube, the original PlayStation, even a PS2. Any of those game systems, if you have a gamer in your life, they're going to love the nostalgia of it. You could even maybe gift that to mom or dad as a gift because it's just plugging that in, find an old Atari and give that to mom or dad, and they're going to really love it. And they will love you for it. So vintage game systems. Sorry that I don't have an option. Like I say, mine are actually plugged up right now. Maybe this one's not. Hang on. I unplugged it. Okay, so an old Sega System. You can usually pick these up. You might pay up and pay $20 or $30 at the thrift store if they know what they have. So you won't be paying retail. You won't be paying even eBay's prices. Buy something like this. Make sure you get the cables. If you don't have those, you can usually find those secondhand from a dealer online also. The very last item that I have is number 10, and I don't care how picky the person is. I'm gonna revert back to a real life example again. I have a few females in my life that don't enjoy shopping at thrift stores, don't want used clothing, you know, just kind of look at that as ick and don't understand the really quality items that you can find. This is something that will please even those people. Designer items. Now, this did not come from a thrift store, but it did come off of eBay, and I paid, I want to say $89 for this vintage Gucci bag. It's Gucci, guys. I don't care how picky she is. If you buy her something like this would be a great option for your girlfriend, your wife, your sister, your mom. Look for those designer items, be it Gucci, Chanel. You're gonna pay up for used Chanel unless you can find it in a thrift store, and she's gonna be super excited. That's all the time I have. My camera is filling up, but I just wanted to give you guys 10 items to really look for, and I hope that your Christmas season is amazing and everyone that you buy for is so excited with the gifts that you give them and the incredible thought that you put into them.